Good morning, everyone. This is Karsak, Karsak KKWX. Kars is my name. KKWX is my empire. We're starting 5 minutes early so I can get my voice to go, and also so that we can talk about the collective reading. Let's get to it. Where did it go? Oh, wow. So that just went real quick. So guys, we're going to talk about the collective reading. The collective reading is what, most of our readings will be about today. Obviously, it's going to be, some of the things will be very similar. Sometimes I will ask you to rewind and go back to the collective reading after we've done our live show. Other times, other times it may not feel proper to you, but most of the time it tells me a little bit of what I'm expecting out of the readings for the day. Hi, Infinity, welcome in. We do have the queue open. Since you're on YouTube, I would have to put you in myself, but otherwise, you gotta let me know. But we're first going to start with the collective reading. Now, the first thing that you need to know about the collective reading is we got something called Rosemary. Will you show up? Thank you, Caldera of Earth. And so, basically, Rosemary is tell your story. If you have a story to tell and you need to pass it on, it will help people understand your life as well as their own, perhaps, giving them an insight of who you are and how, and your honesty and whatnot. But just tell your story. Make sure that other people know what you are all about. And that's Rosemary. Rosemary is often used in, well, there's ways that it's been used in the gardens, and sometimes it's used for branches to tell people to, with the little small flowers. It's been used before in even hi Star Phoenix, welcome in. I'm doing all right. It's been used even in the Bible. So yeah, you're speaking up again. There you go. And I see you. All right. So, what is the fire? The 5 of fire, but black cohosh. And now we have to tell our story. We have to mean it. And sometimes we can feel that anger, that powerful anger that is coming at us, saying, not only am I going to tell you the story, I want to know, I want you to know how I'm feeling right now. And that's what this is all about, is finding a way to channel that anger that you have and not letting it overtake you, because anger is sacred and it can burn. A rage can be a force that will change the world, but it also can be done in such a way that it doesn't overtake you with fear and insecurity. So Black Kohash teaches us to harness that power in our own creative way if we need to. And the star gives us hope. So hope that things will transform and change for us. All right. Is it possible? Yes, you can get a reading right next. Yes, I will put you on the list. So here we go. Now, another thing is that we have the 6 of Earth, which is the pine. And the pine basically tells us that We need to share our resources, share our story, and ground ourselves in community, not put ourselves away as hermits and not celebrate the stuff. We are asked to celebrate what we have and enjoy ourselves. This is the time of harvest. This is also the time when you're going to start hearing about love and whatnot. Hi, Grout. Welcome in. You look very different, like vigilant. Am I a vigilante? No. This is actually a mask I have in real life. I just put it on my character. I am a shamanic practitioner. I don't know if you knew that, but that is exactly what I am. Alright, so here we go. The caldera of water. Now, this is seaweed. Seaweed is to help us remind us that we need to be flexible, and sometimes we have to be bendable, moldable, vulnerable, so that we can go with the flow. And as you know, seaweed flows with the water. That's exactly what we should be doing as well, because it will wash away the inner turmoil that is ceasing us. Yeah. I'm a shamanic. I'm Native American. I use Native American abilities. So hi there, Five. Hi there. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I do have two other people before you. I have to put them on the list. Let me do that now. Although I was just trying to finish the collective reading. We have Star. We have I don't know if Route wanted a reading or not. Route, did you want a reading? I'm doing this also on YouTube, just so you know. Oh, Infinity has joined as well, so Infinity is actually first. Yes, thank you. Infinity. Why can't I spell right? I don't know. Maybe I should wear glasses. Star Phoenix. And then we have this list. And then we have you 5 at 5 as third. 5, 8, 5. So what happened to 7, 8, 9? And Route as fourth. Yes, Infinity, you are first. You're very welcome. There you go. Alright, so let me finish the last card. The last card, of course, is the Emperor, Empress, and it's Rose. We know everybody loves the rose, right? So the rose is also very vulnerable. It's very easy to break, destroy, whatnot. And sometimes we just need to be vulnerable to inspire love, creativity, and abundance. And this is to remind us that we sometimes just have to let go and enjoy passion, love, play, creation, and whatnot. And we also need to remember sometimes love hurts, because those thorns do hurt. But they also remind us to be a little bit careful next time. I have a feeling this is going to be important for a lot of you. Legal readings. I do want to tell you this is for entertainment purposes only, but you could take whatever you like from the reading yourself. I can do financial readings, if that's what you're asking. Anyway. We will have to go route. I'll let you know when it's your turn. You are number 4, not... So. Tell your story. Speak your mind. Live in the moment, and sometimes you have to share your anger to let people know what you truly are thinking. But you need to do it sometimes in a creative way. Sometimes you have to be very careful with how you say it. Let things flow as they will. And allow yourself to be vulnerable. Understand that sometimes we can get hurt. There you go. That is your reading. For the collective. Now, it is Infinity's time for a reading. I need to know which deck. And other than I still don't have the Sacred Forest. It has disappeared. Literally disappeared on me. So, yeah. Okay. Will I find a new place to live in my area before I have to move? You can use a pendulum if you want. Pendulum? Sure. Alright. I could also use runes. I do know how to use runes, by the way. It's alright. We'll do the pendulum. Alright. Okay. Tell me yes. There we go. Come on, get steady. Alright. Tell me yes. Tell me no. Alright. Will Infinity find a new place to live in their area before they have to move? Yes. Now the question I have for you, are you looking for a house to live? Are you looking for a house, an apartment? Or are you actually going to buy the place or rent the place? And we are going to do runes for you. So Infinity, what can you tell me? By the way, Star, you're next. I'm gonna rent an apartment, yes. Alright. So, for your rooms, I got 3 runes here. The change is happening for sure. You're gonna need some strength, and you're gonna need some strength and some energy to do it. You might need some help as well. Because this is teamwork and friendship, and it feels like you're going to need to ask somebody to help you in the move. And help you with it. Everything's coming up good roses because this is actually going to be very good for you. It's going to be a good harvest, a good way for you to move on with your life. So yes, it does look like you're going to be moving. And it also does look like you're going to need help to move. It is going to be good for you. So I would get on the, I would start looking now. I would start looking now. And you might want to ask a few friends to help you because it's going to be a very hefty move. You're going to need that energy. But it is going to be a really good move for you. It's going to allow for you to move on with your life. Alright, is there anything else you'd like? Or would we move on to the next person? Was that good? You're very welcome. You are very welcome. Alright. Yay! Okay, let me get the list. Let me mark you. You're very welcome. Very welcome. As I say, Kars is my name, KKWX is my empire. But also, if you want to call me something else, I'm also called Nyanke, which means wild cat. It was given me by a shaman, a snake shaman, when I was at a powwow. They taught me a lot about shamanic practicing. So, Star Phoenix, your turn. What's the deck? I think you already told me the question. Or did you? Yep, what's your question, Near? Okay. I will use my intuition. What is your question? I have a feeling you want a crystal reading. Yeah, it is. It is the red It is the red one. Most important thing I need to know now by my guides and... Oh. Sorry. That explains... That's different than what I expected. You know what I need to do? Give me 3 numbers that you would like me to look up. Three numbers you would like me to look up. 1, 2, or 3. Not 1, 2, or 3. Like 1, 2, 3, or 5, 3, 2. What 3 numbers? I'm changing the card. It's not love. It's self. And what this is not yours. It's either self or messages. I think it's messages. There it is. It's still a dragon, but it's a different dragon. Again, give me a number, please. Star Phoenix, do you have a number? 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. What's the number? Because you were asking about angels, so I'm gonna ask you for an angel number. All right. Ooh, okay. Preparing you for life. Okay, what's the lesson? Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. All right, are you here, Star? Am I missing it? Star? Star has a lot of problems when they ask for a reading. They're from across the world, so doesn't always stay. She doesn't know. They don't always stay. So let's see here. I'm gonna do the reading, and hopefully they'll hear me again. Anyway. The Song of the Wild basically says that new things are on their way. You're supposed to take this time to deal with the new and step out in character. Spend time in the wilderness. Maybe plan a trip. Take some classes. Make sure that you sow those wild oats, because this is the time for it. And it fits along the side with the Freedom Horse, which is what you're supposed to manifest. Your freedom, your self-power. The Freedom Horse is not only just about freedom, but it's about your own self, your own spirit, needing to be able to soar, needing to be able to move and do what it needs to do to make your life complete. Now, the Spirit Keeper of the East is also saying that there is a lot of new beginnings coming your way. And since this is your opportunities, it's saying there's a lot of new beginnings. It's a time for you could start over if you needed to. You don't have to repeat the old world situations. You don't have to repeat it in the future. Learn from what's your past, but you can start over. So when you go outside, and you need to go outside, close your eyes and feel the energy that in every direction. If you find a feather, stop and stop and look at the feather, figure out where you've been, where you want to be, and where you are going. Stand and be still. Clearly breathe and center yourself. Because this is a time when you're about ready to move on in your life, and nature is calling. It is literally calling. 4 cards talking about nature. It is time for you to spend a little time with them so that you can find that time, that answer that you're looking for. It's a good time. It's a time of joy and delight for you to have your carefree abandon and enjoy it. Enjoy the innocence and delight. And feel like this is just the time for you to sow those wild oats again. That's what it's all about. While talking to the spirits and giving them offerings, while talking to God and letting him know what you truly want in life, this will help you get closer to your goal and to them. Right now, what are they teaching you? They're teaching you the circle of life. They're teaching you how to live. It is the way things are and the way things shall be. The circle of life is also giving you the go-ahead, and that everything is possible and your dreams will come to fruition. Just give it time and let everything go natural as they are supposed to. Don't force it, because it's there. Revel in the rising of the sun. It is when it is there, you can regain your energy, and it just gives you an idea of the circles of life, the way the path is to be in life. So basically what it's saying, and since you are here but not here, I'm going to tell you that it's time for you to sow your wild oats, find your true self, spend some time in nature, open yourself up to the new things that are coming into your life. Give offerings to the spirits, because this is exactly what they're trying to say. It's time for you to be who you are and to go with the flow, learning all about life. And that is the manifestation of what they want you to do. They want you to grow. All right, that is that. And when you come back, I will just tell you to re-listen to the reading. I will make sure today that it is public at the end of the day. 585, it is your turn. And I will just, I will help them out if they come back. But I did the reading, and we'll go from there. I miss them, but they have a hard time staying in here sometimes. Yeah, let me put you in place. Let me know what question you have, so I can, if you don't know what deck, I can tell you what deck through what's your question. But I have many cases. Hope you can help. Jada, welcome in and thank you for joining. My cat is in the way. All right, Jada, I have you as 5th. Yeah. All right. So where the stars are, these are the people who I've already done. I'm currently on 5 at 5. You will be 5th. All right. Any deck is okay. I don't know what deck. That's fine. I have many cases. If you're willing to pay, buddy, that is up to you. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for follows or subscriptions. But if you want to pay me money, donations, I'm not gonna say no, but I do want you to make sure that you are okay when you do so. I don't want you to put yourself out in trouble. I'm not like your normal tarot, like a normal tarot reader. I don't ask for money. Don't. Anyway, 5 at 5. What is your question? It's a legal question. What is your so that would probably be crystals for sure. I have money. I'm waiting on. Okay. Well, I have one card already saying hi. Okay. Will you get it? All right. Interesting. Finances. Okay. I'm going to shovel these a few times, and then I would like you to pick a pile, and we will go from there. Right. Okay. It will be there. Not right away. I feel like there's going to be some trouble coming its way. So let's begin your other part of the reading. First of all, all right. Let go of your fear and just see what you know right now. Be mindful of your expenditures and meditate on the present. Make sure that what you truly want and need is taken care of. The needs taken care of first. Lithium quartz, which is 33. You have limitless possibilities of prosperity in your future. And it is starting to come in fruition. So the money that you're talking about is coming into fruition, but it's taking its time. It's kind of stuck. All right, so the amethyst is your future. Oh, I keep getting messages that you need to be very careful with your money right now. That you need to be very careful with the money right now. I keep getting this, that there is a disaster that can befall you if you decide to just spend and spend and spend. Because it's not going to be here anytime soon. It is coming, but it will take you time. And you need to first break those habits that you have, because if you don't, it's going to break you. Tiger's Eye. Think positively and it will manifest. It will happen. The money is, yeah. You will have to save your current money. It will happen. It's just think positively and clearly and in your mind, and it will happen. The possibilities are there. It is coming. It is coming. Okay. But not without trouble. Not without problems. And it's gonna make you an emotional wreck, because you're not gonna be able to hold. You feel like you're gonna have to hold real tight to that money to yourself and not make any expenditures. It's gonna make you a nervous wreck. Don't let it. Let go, but at the same time, be very mindful of what you pay for, what you deal with right now. It's on the verge, it's just not here yet. Again, this is about karma, this is about healing patterns and whatnot. This is about making sure that you don't overspend, that you learn the lessons of security and prosperity. Hold off on buying anything that is, or investing. Just save for right now. Save. Okay, I got some cards that fell out, and they're always important when they fall out. First one was right next to that one that was right next to the Tiger's Eye. So this is saying you are able to overcome your limitations. That if you make the right decisions, things will go for you. At this time, the advice is to advice from others will be helpful for you. Enjoy the freedom you have, but at this time, I really say hold on. Hold on, it's not here yet. Carnelian? Feel the assurance that you will make the right decisions and much. Because I can't, if I can change it in an instant. Yeah, I know. I know what that's like. Trust me. I do. You'll make the right decisions, and you're making the right decisions now. And that's what this is saying. You know your worth. You also know things take time. But if you don't heed the warning, if you don't make sure that, yeah, you feel so anxious, just, you can do this. It's basically saying it's there. It will happen. You have the ability. I don't have to push you to understand that it's time to hold on to your money until it comes. I would wait. But this right here is explaining that just push away those unwanted energies and unwanted energies. Be protective of your money, but at this time, you can do this. You'll be able to. You're not falling. You just need to be frugal. You need to be frugal. Stand firm, because in a couple of months, you're gonna be fine. Things are changing for you. I mean, the first rune that I did basically said things are changing. It is coming. And it's a good thing. It's just you need to hold off on spending before you have it in your hand. You're calm? Good. Because this is basically saying the same thing right there. This rune is saying the same thing. Just hold off. You're fine. You will find balance, and when you find that balance, you'll be able to get through. Just don't make any stupid purchases right now. All right. Anything else you'd like? 5 at 5, or is that good for you? Okay. All right. Take a deep breath in. And as it said, it is manifesting. I want you to breathe in and out. And when you breathe in, manifest in you the ability to see that coming to you. Okay? Just breathe and relax. All right. Route, it is your turn. Are you here? Route? Excellent. What is your question? What is the deck? If you do not choose the deck, I can choose it for you. It's okay. It's alright. I feel like there's something you have to say. Something you feel like you need to say. Number 5. Oh, that's the stars. Alright. Starseeds. Okay. What is your question? Or is it just a general question? In general. Okay. Okay. All right. Give me a moment. Okay, so that's just basically this. Actually, you want a work job, a work path, right? We're talking about your work, talking about your future. Yes. Okay, we welcome in the energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder with every season. Let us rejoice through every phase of the sun and moon. Let us be in harmony in every direction. Shall we offer our love? This is for Route. Route would like to know when they may be getting a job. What is their future going to bring? Is it going to be good, bad, indifferent? How is it going to be? There's something you need to say, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it on you. Route. I'm feeling this need for you to say something. Not sure what it is. I'm definitely feeling it. And it's pulling at your heartstrings, too. That's why it's pulling at your heartstrings. Alright, well, we'll see what we can get out of it, but I will tell you this. You have a lot of anxiousness and a lot of needing to take moments. Alright, here we go. I have to do something more for you. I don't know what it is yet, but I will figure it out when we figure out which setup we're gonna go with. 1, 2, or 3. I think it's a pendulum reading I'll be doing for you. 1, 2, or 3. Yes, Jewel, you can have a reading after Jada. Two, absolutely. Let me put you on the list. If you do not notice, I do have a list here that has different people's names on it. I'm currently on Route. Pick 2. Yep, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's not happening right now. What's the future bring, though? Oh. Okay. You're gonna have to find balance. Okay. I'm gonna tell you as soon as I finish doing this. There's potential. A lot of potential. Okay. All right. With looking at this for it should be. It's the void. That's where you're facing right now. You're facing the void. The fact that it just looks like nothing is coming your way, socially and otherwise. So basically, for you to do this, I feel like you need to go out there. I'm even seeing almost like a fairy on this picture when I have the light looking at it. And it seems like you need to head out there and get network. You need a network. Hi, pause. I'll put you after Ruby. You need to jump in and take a plunge to get yourself going. If you're gonna be wanting to spend if you want any love at all, you're gonna have to make the move. But you're gonna have to remember that you're gonna need to have harmony and balance. So you need to choose what you're going to deal with right now. Are you going to deal with finding a job or finding a person? And I would highly suggest that you look for finding a job so you can manifest it first and get yourself out there. But you're going to have to network. No matter what you do, you're going to have to network in order to break that social void that you have. Believe it or not, there is potential. There is options and prosperity coming your way. There's a sea of potential, sea of possibilities. And you've worked this type of thing before. You've done this job before that is coming your way. You have the gifts to do it. All you need to do is get yourself out there to do it. Don't expect it to come to you. You need to go to it. Now, as far as the relationship situation is, get your life in order first. Because this card is saying stop and smell the roses. Take some time first to get your life in order. Slow down. Nature is taking its toll. It is helping you, but you have to allow it to go with the flow. When I look at this, I see the waterfall. The waterfall always reminds me of going with the flow. Nature always reminds me that sometimes you just need to let it go and let them choose, okay? Let them help you through. Let the spirit guides help you through. Hi, Blue Dream. Welcome in. I will have you after Paul. Pause impact. Let me get the list back up. Okay. I said I wasn't done, though, Route. I do have something more to say to you. Right now, you definitely need to be working on your life, your job part first, before you start throwing a person into your situation. And network. Get out there. For some reason, I need to do this. Alright, an X. Yeah, use your gifts. Your gifts is what's going to get you that job. It will help. You may have to sacrifice some things like time and effort before you will find it. You may have to network, which is what I'm saying. You need a network. Because it also is about hospitality. So by showing that you are the right person for the job, that's where you're going to get your job. That's when it's going to happen. That is when the doors will open, the floodgates will open, and it is changing. It is changing. It already is changing for you now. You got to make the active. You have to make it happen, though. Nobody else is going to do it for you. All right. Let me. I know. You need to get out there, though. Trust me. It's going to be hard, but you can do it. And stop worrying about finding your next wife, because that will come to you when you got your life in order. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Jada, it is your turn. I'm gonna take a drink real quick, because I could feel like that needed to be said. That needed to be said. I'm sorry. That just definitely needed to be said. I'm gonna take a break, a real quick break, and get a drink. And where was that person who I was supposed to add to? A Blue Dream. That's who I needed to add. If anybody else is in chat, you have literally 5 minutes to get yourself on the list. Otherwise, I'm closing closing the queue. You get 5 minutes. Okay. All right, so Jada is next, and then you, Jewel, and then Positive, and then Blue Dream. Okay? List. Let's see where we're at. Next. Jada. I wish they'd make it so I could put both of the lists together. It doesn't. That's what I hate the most. Yeah. Okay, so what's your question, and what is the deck you would like to see? I'll choose it if you need me to. I'd like to know about a relationship, okay? I have, and how will it progress? I would ask how he feels about me but I'm in the dark and that's too invasive. Okay. I told you somebody was not communicating. It's you, Jada. Let's clear the air. Spirit, Crystal Spirit's okay with you? His name is Giovanni? Okay. I really don't need his full name, I just need a G or J or whatever, and his gender. That's it. I don't want to dox anyone, okay? We're not doxing anybody. And I really don't have any understanding at all about zodiacs. I'm just not a zodiac person. I can tell you right now, I am a Taurus, but that's all I can tell you. I just know I'm down to earth and stubborn. Very stubborn. My husband will say that for sure. And loyal. I guess I'm loyal as well. You probably haven't heard that often. Somebody who doesn't actually read the zodiac. All right. I'm going to shuffle these 3 more times. Then you're going to choose a pile. This is just for Jada and only for Jada. All activity and all vibrations are out of these cards. It's just for Jada. Welcome in the energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, romance, and wonder. With every season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of the sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction, shall we offer our love? Okay, this card wants to be said. Really? Another card? Alright. One, two, three. Choose a pile. The middle. Sure. I had a feeling that was going to show up. Interesting. Well, there's some good news. Okay. Right. Well, I don't think you're going to like me too much. Or you will. I don't know. How big are you into communication? Because that's what you're lacking. Mm-hmm. All right. So the moonstone is about follow your own intuition, your wisdom, with your inner voice of when you should actually talk to them, but you need to talk to them. Be honest with yourself and honest with them. Okay? That's the connection I'm getting from you particularly. Normally I have to ask who's connected to which card, but for some reason this one is telling me right off the bat it's you. Oh. So this, yep, okay, you may not like me, or you may, I don't know, but it is time for you to talk to him. This card right here is saying now. Now is the time. That, it's time for you to reach out. It's time for you to take that leap. To tell the truth. Instead of holding back. And it's also saying it's allowing you to balance between you and the people you care about. This is a perfect time for you to connect with them. You are worthy of it. Yeah. Okay. This person that you are wanting to chat to me about, Giovanni. They're a one task at a time kind of person. There will be problems, but the problems will have a way of sorting them out. Don't beat around the bush. Be simple with them. Be honest with them. Say what you want to say and say it simple. Listen to them. They are simple people that just want, they don't need to have it to be fluid and flourishing type of saying. They just want you to be down to earth with them. And that you need to talk. Amazonite. Yep. And this is your challenge, by the way. The challenge is for you to actually see the truth. Love is sometimes blind, and we see what we want to see, but there is things that you need to look after. If there are red flags, then you know this relationship is not for you. Think of the bigger picture. Because you never know, that partner that you were looking at today may be the partner for your life. Don't play games with them. And then this is not even in the book. I'm just telling you from my own experiences. You play games with people, they will get hurt, and so will you. Just don't. Don't play the game. Be honest with them. And I think that's what this comes with. Clear quartz. Be clear. Be honest. And this will help your relationship grow if you're clear and honest. The abundance is there. Actually, there is a good chance that this is going to come out very good for you. You just need to be honest. Don't beat around the bush. Tell them the honestly. I mean, if you want to take them out to dinner or coffee and say, hey, I really do like you, that's fine too. But be honest. And for heaven's sake, don't do what my sister did on her last boyfriend. Do not do it. Do not do this, ladies. Do not. Don't act like you are stupider than them. They want you to be you. You did make it in time. You are next, Jewel. I'm almost done with this reading. The wisdom, the truth, what you need to say will come out in time. So trust your own intuition, trust your own thoughts. It will come out. It will be good. Now, I do have 2 cards left, and that is these, because these are important, because they fell out of the deck. Take and understand. I know you need to have courage, but have the courage, because the universe has your back. Full speed ahead. It's perfect time to do it now. That's the second card that's told you that it's time is now. And then lithium quartz. Final quartz, final one. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Get to know them and enjoy yourself. Take your time and let it go. Flow. Let it go. Let nature take its course. Opposites do attract sometimes, and you have to find balance within yourself, but it does seem like this relationship is a good one, and you just need to actually take the step and say, hey, I am interested in you. If you're interested in me, let's try. Let's see if it goes through. But do not be stupid and act like you are dumber than them. Be yourself. Games never get you anywhere. All right. All right, positive, you are after Ruby Jewel. I will do Ruby Jewel next. I am closing the queue now. Nope. You are after positive. You are not lost. Okay. Ruby Jewel, what is your question? And what is the deck? Yes, you're after paw. As my my chart says. So let me fix that so that you guys can see where we're at. It's your turn on Twitch, but it's not your turn with YouTube. So it's Jewel, then you. Okay? Cool beats. And welcome in the energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice through every phase of the sun and moon. Let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. The questions that we are going to bring to you is coming from Ruby Jewel. Ruby Jewel, what is the deck and what is the question? I'm gonna see if she wrote anything. 1 second, please. Doopa-doopa-doopa-doo. Positive, please be ready with your question. You feel very heavy? That's because you have to make a decision. When are you going to ask them? If you're going to talk to them or not. Ah, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Midnight Meow. You can do it. I know you can. I know you can. All right, let me type a question over to YouTube real quick. Let me guess. You want the cats. Positive, is that what you want? Oh, I was thinking you were on a break. Nope, I'm not on a break. Come join me real. Let me know what your question is and what is the deck. I can choose the deck if you want me to. Yes, you can go. It is you first. Come on, Jewel. All right, Positive. I will get you after Jewel. And I will have Cat Tarot ready for you. Positive always asks for Cat Jewel Tarot, so I know exactly which one it is. It totally makes sense with the name. Can you choose? And my question is, what is the gossip about you? Okay, I'm going to use Animal Tarot for you. I have a feeling that's what's going to answer your question. First question I have, without even doing the deck reading, why are you letting it bother you? Okay. Well, it's interesting that I had a card fall out while I'm shuffling. I'm about to find out what it's all about. Okay, so this is basically the reason why they don't feel like you have the ability. But you can't stand up for yourself, which is weird. So they're bullying you because they can. I'm going to shuffle these 3 times, and then I'm going to have you choose a pile. Yeah, they don't have any faith in you. Why they don't have any faith in you, I don't know. I have 4 cards for you to choose. Alright, I will take pile 2. We have solutions, self-image, choices, and messages. Which one fits your question? Which one connects? Which one do you feel is connecting to you? Choices, solutions, messages, or self? Choices. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you for a resubscription, Fire. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're going to also look at this card. Okay. You can let them bully you. Oh, wow. There is gossip. Okay. Yep. All right. Interesting. All right, so when I saw the bull, I was like, yeah, bully. Definitely a bully situation here. Um, so the keeper being upside down, and this is for option 1. Keeper of the sacred traditions. This is at work, isn't it? This is somebody at work who's trying to give you trouble. Is this it? Somebody doesn't feel like you deserve whatever job you're going for or what you are doing. They just don't seem to think you deserve it. No, you're unemployed? Okay. Well, they just feel like you... Alright. I just feel like they just don't think you have experience. They don't feel... It feels like they don't believe in you. In your gifts, in you. Period. Key information. The seer of shells. You're very kind. And it seems like it's saying you're artistic and thoughtful. The key information I'm getting is that you're inexperienced. Almost to the point of total naivety. And this is what they see in you, and it gives them a chance to bully you because you can't bully back. Otter. Oh, you need to show them up. One option is showing them up, showing that you actually do have the tools, the right to be who you are. You can do things, and they don't believe you. So you need to show them up. And in this case, it's saying for the 3 of shells, you just need to be you. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. And just be you. This is another option you can take. You understand? This option here is basically telling me that you should just let things go. Be yourself. Dream big and bold. And allow the energies and creative energies flow through you. Don't let it wash over you what they're saying, because you should have your own self-assurance. You should understand you're worth it. Okay? Just be you. Don't pay attention to them, but pay attention to your creative energy and what it gives you. You have options. Be aware of them. Advice. Guardian of the Shells. Know yourself and know what you want and don't care what other people say. Be confident, be discerning, and be wise. You command your own life. You don't need other people gossiping about you. It doesn't matter. Be your true self. There is a light after the tunnel. Light of the tunnel. Here's another option. Find blessing and joy. Trust in loving relation, or this is not that one. This is something else. Four of branches. Ah, yes. Again, same thing. Trust in your twinkle, basically trust in your own intuition and enjoy in your own delight. Don't let them get you down, because you have the magic. You have the ability. Stop letting them make you a pushover. This was the card I was talking about when I said that you don't have faith in your own abilities and you need to have faith, and they feel like you don't really have the experience. They feel like you're naive. And it's throwing you out of whack. It's not, you are not able to balance because of this, and you should not let it get to you. What they have to say doesn't matter. You have the worth and you have the ability to allow things, you have the ability. You just need to have the confidence. That's what I was trying to say. Discover what you truly want and don't let them don't let them sway you. Okay? Final card. The card that I pulled from the first deck. Because it just was like, yeah, I want to be spoken. I want to speak to. So, Two of Feathers. Again, same thing. Trust, timing, inner vision, and it will bring a resolution. Choose wisely your friends. Take the time to understand what you truly want. Find the confidence within yourself and the truth that is within yourself. And this will help you withstand all the bullying and make you a better person. So, the choices that I've seen, all three choices say, Stand up for yourself. You don't deserve to be bullied. You are who you need to be. Know thyself and deal with it as that you are exactly who you need to be. Okay? All right. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm glad you came to join us, Ruby. If you haven't subscribed, I do ask you, the one thing I do ask is for that you subscribe if you're on YouTube and follow if you are on Twitch. That's the only thing I ask. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers on YouTube so I can at least, I don't know, get somewhere with it. That's the only thing I ask. But thank you so much, Fire, for the subscription on Twitch. I appreciate it a lot. Positive, it is your turn. I am bringing up the cat tarot as we speak. See what you're... Will you find love this year or next year? All right. Will you find love this year or next year? Okay. Keep your eye open. That's one thing they're telling you. Come on, cards. Don't fall like this. Alright. Fine. Wow. I'll tell you what, these kitties love you. Jeez. Positive. These kitties love you. They're definitely wanting to say hi. Best tarot ever? I don't know. It's the best tarot. It is one of my favorites. I love it because I can actually read them without even thinking about going to a book. I'll literally say what I need to say. I could just look at them and the messages come clear. One more time and then... Wow. Alright, so they're trying to tell you to wait. Trying to tell you to wait. I'm seeing 3 cards already. They're kind of saying, it's time to wait. Just wait. It's happening, but just wait. One, two, three. 1, 2, or 3? Positive. After positive, it is your turn. It will be your turn, Blue Dream, and then that'll be the last one for today. We have another... Positive. 1, 2, or 3. Do we have another ad going through? Is that what it was? Oops. 3. Okay. Hey, Taco. All right. Kind of telling you to take your time. I know it's frustrating you, but take your time. They're trying to teach you a lesson. And it's all about balance. Okay. Not this moment. She's with me now. We made some homemade latte. I'm about to donate. Oh, okay. We'll deal with that. I'll put you last, because Taco, I do love you. I do love you. And you do help me. And you're very nice. Okay. Alrighty. So, positive. I know you're looking for love. It's just not coming right now. They're telling you that it's not time yet. They're telling you that you need to get your life in balance right now. Okay? It's just not yet. I know you're feeling like that you're having a hard time with that, but you know, it's just, that's the way it is. Alright, so first of all, the King of Pentacles. They hear you. They hear you. They know that what you want. They hear you. The abundance is there. There is the possibility is there. It will happen eventually. The Knight of Wands. Yep, that's what they want you to do. Right now, they're saying there's something they want you to do first. They want you to balance your life first. They want you to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, then nobody else will. And they want you to balance your life out first. There is plenty of time to play. There is plenty of time to work. You just need to balance it. This kitty here. Now, when you see a kitty like that, they're kind of relaxed. This is the future. This is the future card, by the way. And I love how this is also the Four of Swords. This card is basically telling you to take some time to relax and recharge. Find that balance in your life before you move on to bringing somebody else into your life. Recharge. Okay. Because if you don't, here's your lesson that's going to be brought to you. If you don't, you will delay your progress. You will delay the ability, or delay having found love. You will delay it. You will delay a lot of things if you push it, okay? You need to take your time. I'm going to donate for 2 readings. Okay. Here we go. Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is basically telling you that beware of being ambitious. And this card goes with this one right here. When I got this card, I was thinking, keep your eyes open. That's what goes with this one. Stop being so impatient. In the future will... Stop being so impatient. It will happen. It just will happen. You're stressing yourself out over nothing. I know. This card fell out too, saying the same thing. If you need to give it time, but they will. This also is showing this cat is on here, and if you keep pushing and pushing, eventually fate will make you fall. So they're basically saying to you, right now is not the time for this. Eventually it will happen. Let it go. Let it flow. It may not be what you need to hear or what you want to hear, but it is what you need to hear. And the Ace of Swords is saying that there is change coming. There is change coming. However, the Ace of Swords is also telling you that you will be able to handle this. Whether you like it or not, sometimes you need to get your claws trimmed and be open to new ideas. So what they're trying to tell you is balance yourself out first before bringing somebody else into your life. Okay? I know it's hard. And they're saying not right now. They're not going to say yes to it being this year. They're not going to say yes to being next year. It all depends on you and your way of balancing yourself out. The way of finding your own confidence, finding your own person, becoming your own person. Because then you will be able to find out what balance you can have for somebody else to be in your life. Does that make sense? Positive? Good. Thank you for letting me read for you. You're very welcome. Blue Dream, are you here? Blue Dream, are you here? Blue Dream. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. Will you be hit by the hurricane this year? That's the first question you have? Will we travel South America this year or next? Anything you can see about the travels? Any details? Any deck you would like to choose? I'm hearing something about January in my mind right now. Runes. I owe you a rune from last time. We'll do runes for now. Alright. I owe you runes, yes. We'll do runes. Yeah, I just get this feeling of January. Oh dear. Okay. You know, you're a very Taco, I can really feel from you a connection. Every time you come in here, it's a very, very distinct connection. And I thank you for that because it makes things easier. I'm not your typical reader, I'll tell you that much. Yes, you do. You have a very huge connection. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling January. I'm not feeling it this year. Um, all right, so this is about your mind, about self communication, whatnot. You guys still need to be communicating, and there's something you need to say that you haven't said yet, and you need to say it. The pathway is open for the communication, for reasoning, for understanding each other. Actually, it's something you don't even know you need to say. Which is weird. I don't normally get that, but it's like a paradox, but it's in your subconscious, and I think it's coming through your dreams. Trust in your wife. Her friendship will be important to you. And she can handle it. In fact, your relationship is transforming. It's changing. It's becoming even more strong, which is good. Hi, Flower Rico FR. SFRF. That's a hard name. I'm actually seeing that you two are finding joy again, and you need to find that joy and harmony. You need to get that well-being. But I see that it is going to be January when you're actually possibly moving on to take that trip. And you definitely need that trip. But I feel like there's something in your dreams that is telling you that you need to say something. And it's a subconscious thing. It's something that you're not saying that you need to say. And you should say. But you don't even know what it is. And it's coming out of your dreams. So I don't know what your dreams are telling you right now. But it's in your dream. I do see the joy and I see the harmony. It has to be subconscious. Yes, I know it's subconscious. Yep, that's exactly what it is. There's something that is in your subconscious that you need to communicate with. Communicate. So, if you have a dream, sometimes the dreams will tell us, I feel feeling out of control. I'm not saying the dreams are always pathetic. I'm saying just keep an eye on your dreams. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Because the dreams are telling you something that you need to know. And the guys are doing it through your dreams. This is going to be a really good... Yeah, I think January is what it's going to be. And I do think that it's going to be great for you. For both of you. Alright. As far as the hurricane comes... Is the hurricane coming? Let's see here. Let's use a pendulum. Is that okay? You're like in Florida, right? Tell me yes. Tell me no. Okay. Will they be going to their trip to South America in January? Or February? No. Okay, so January it looks like it. And come on. Yeah, definitely January. Okay. Is there going to be a hurricane this year that will affect them? Yes. Okay. I say January. I will say January. February, no. January, yes. It'll probably be a good time for you because one, out of season. Two, you will find some deals because of the fact that during Christmas time that the deals, they're not going to see the deals again for another year, so they're gonna want to have some deals just to make sure that some people show up. So January is your best time. And I feel you are going to get affected by a hurricane coming up. Maybe not directly. I feel it's going to be indirectly. Yeah. You've been planning this for a long time. I say January. January. You definitely should go. They want you to go. They told you last time. So, January. But not before then. Yeah. Yeah, I feel it's gonna be kind of like our lake effect in Chicago. You're not gonna get directly hit, but you're still gonna have severe weather. Yeah. That's what I'm sensing from you. Hi there again. So, does that answer your question, Taco? I really do see it in January. Are you going to... Should have asked, will you have to evacuate? Yeah, I feel there's going to be some streets flooded. I'm seeing streets in my head right now. Streets flooded. Yeah, you don't have to evacuate, but the streets are going to be flooded. You're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You are very strong. I could definitely feel it. anytime I just have that connection with you, a huge one, and I enjoy it. So thank you for allowing me to read for you. Wow. That's some energy there, bud. All right. Blue Dream. Yeah. That's why you landed here. Probably because I'm different. Because if you notice, I don't do zodiac. I don't know enough about astrology. I use nature. I believe in God. uh, this Eclipse weekend. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, the weekend. You're very different too. And I'm Native American. I am not your typical tarot reader. So, and here's something else you don't know about me, Taco, but I used to be a scientist. So, you're going to find reasoning here, it's down to earth here. You're going to find the truth hitting you like a ton of bricks, because I'm going to use reasoning and the spirit and stuff. She has Nordic with a splash of Cherokee. Yep, okay. So she knows what I'm saying. By the way, for her, a deck that would be good for her, if you want to get a reading sometime, if she wants to get a reading sometime, biology, chemistry, and geology. I have a master's in biology and in chemistry. And I have an emphasis in geology. Yes, I'm very balanced when it comes to my left and right brain. Unfortunately, because of my lymphedema, because I ended up having that happen to me, I no longer work. You love biology? I used to be a massage therapist, and that is when I felt the most connected. When I did like Reiki readings and I did reflexology readings and things like that. That's when I felt the most connected. So it's been in my life for a long time. The calling has been there. You have a degree in massage therapy, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about. She knows that you have to have that empath ability as a massage therapist. Yeah, reflexology I was very good with, and I did have a license. Yes. Mm-hmm. Licensed MT. Yeah. I stopped doing it because I have lymphedema. Do you know what lymphedema is, Taco? I mean, I have information down below if you want to look at that information. It's from Learn, which is Lymphatic Education and Research Network. No, I actually have a degree, but the degree was not in. I have an associate's degree in massage therapy, but I have a master's degree in chemistry and biology. So I did chemistry and biology in my first part of my life. And then when I came up to Chicago, I found that it was hard to get into the position I was looking for, so I had to figure out something else, and I just felt like I needed to go into massage therapy. And I did. And actually, to be honest with you, Taco, if by learning massage therapy, I've helped myself now. Because I taught my husband how to do lymphatic drainage. And you've always really wanted to learn chemistry. It's a language in its own. First thing I would start with, periodic table. Anyway, so I taught my husband how to do the lymphatic drainage. And now that I have full-blown lymphedema, he has helped me through some really tough spots. When I wake up in the middle of the night in a lot of pain, he can help me through massaging out some of those areas where the lymph is getting caught. And because I had him help. Yes, I've heard. I actually have some apple cider and vinegar in my fridge. And ginger I use often. I love ginger. So yes, I agree. Mold moisture can cause lymphedema. Yes. What ended up happening with me is I had 200 books fall on my left leg. With that in mind, I ended up with a DVT, and the DVT basically broke my lymph nodes and made it so it was hard to get that lymph out of my system. And then eventually my right leg got affected and my stomach got affected. So I go around and I tell people about this because I worry about others. I had to go through this for 3 years and nobody knew what I was going through. No one knew. And there are like 40% of breast cancer victims will get lymphedema. So I don't understand why we do not say more. Yeah, I'm lucky I didn't have full-blown blood clot confusion edema. I ended up with edema. I did. And that's really what did happen. Yeah. And so believe it or not, on the 26th of October, we are going to be doing a lymphedema charity event. That is a Saturday. I don't normally do streams on Saturday because I spend time with my family. But in this case, we are going to have special events on Saturday whenever I do a special event. So save the date for October the 26th, because that will be our lymphedema special. I'll be doing a Halloween tabletop. Yeah, I'll be doing a Halloween tabletop, and thank you. Excellent. And I will also be spending time telling people about lymphedema. It's just, it needs to be said, you know? It just has to. So, yeah. But by having massage therapy, what I was trying to get at is by learning about massage therapy, not only did I get connected to this, and I already was connected to this in the first place, but I felt that connection that the spirit guides were calling me to do tarot readings, but do them in my way, not in somebody else's way where you're doing, oh, I'm gonna read it as in the zodiac side way. No, you're gonna get the Native American from me. You're gonna get the nature from me. You're gonna get either flowers or animals or spirit. You're gonna get it where thank God I let the guides tell me what they feel. And I do feel the connection. I felt the connection when I was doing massage therapy, when I was doing reflexology. I could literally feel the connection of what the spirit wanted me to say. So that's why I continue doing this. But if your wife ever wants to get into oracle readings, this is a good one. It's made by a Cherokee person, Denise Lynn, She's made 3 of mine. I can't find the Sacred Forest for the life of me, but she also made this one. And she made one more that I thought of buying. It was an animal deck. Yeah, it was an animal deck that I was gonna buy. Photonic vibration. Yeah. Okay, so is there anything else you needed, Taco? Are we good? Yep, native spirit deck. Oh, my headphones are starting to go out. You're very welcome. Now, I think that's everybody. Blue Dream, are you still here? I don't want to take all the time from other readings. No, I think that's everybody, but I do have to... I leave at 2 o'clock. I do a lot of tabletop. I do a lot of games. And we have a... I don't know if you know anything about D&D or Pathfinder or any of those type of games, but I have a game at 3 o'clock, and I have to feed my family. I knew this was gonna get to me. But I feed my family before that, and then we move on for the day. But yeah. So that's why I tend to stop before 2 o'clock. You played StarCraft? Oh, I loved StarCraft. StarCraft was awesome. I used to play it all the time. I kind of like those type of games. I like city builders. And I currently am playing Frostpunk on my own. The Protoss! Yes! My name for ire. My life for ire. My life for ire. Actually, Protoss were my favorite. The Zerg were frustrating. You could make a lot of Zerg, though. But you had to swarm everybody, and if you didn't swarm them, well, then you were done. You were always them and never the Terrans. I didn't really care for the Terrans. I just... They were to me. Okay. So I'm gonna give up my schedule to everybody. Where's the capture? There we go. Okay. So, tomorrow we're doing Godbound. It will be the last Godbound we will be doing until October. Because I'm going on a anniversary trip myself. We're going to Arizona. So I will not be running any Godbound from September the 16th to October the 7th. However, while I'm still here, I will be playing games. Like, I think I will probably play Frostpunk if I'm here for those days when it's just not playing. We're in Arizona. Near yeah. Yeah, well, near Phoenix. I can't give you the actual address, but near Phoenix. Ah, yes. It's within an hour of Phoenix. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm gonna go see, well, I'm gonna go see my husband's family. My in-laws. It's not directly in Phoenix. It's kind of on the outskirts of it. So, it's in one of the suburbs. Anyway, but we're gonna have some fun, and then we'll probably end up doing something special for our anniversary as well. Oh, I know. I'm not giving the address. I'm just gonna say it's somewhere in the suburbs. Within an hour away. But it'll be a lot of fun. We'll enjoy each other. It's our time to get away from the computer and enjoy the time there. You went to an Americano restaurant? There are some nice restaurants there. And, more than likely we'll try to find something with either steak or sushi. Because we like our sushi. My favorite food is sushi. Americano Italian steakhouse. Oh, that sounds so good. Yeah. Okay. One of the best meals of your life. Wow. On Wednesday, we're going to be playing Sunken Land. And that will be with a few friends who I've been spending time with. You love sushi too. Nice. And then Friday, we're going to be playing Core Keeper. We're going to be doing this for at least a month. And finally, we'll be back here again next Sunday doing tarot. Google Americano. Yeah, I will. Let's see what Americano looks like. It's a restaurant in Phoenix. I'll have to tell my family. Ooh, it's pretty. What's her dinners? Dinners are not that bad in cost. Surprising. Okay, wait a minute. They are bad. 71, that's a lot. Oh, wow. But it sounds like it'd be amazing. Alaskan crab. Wow, king crab. That's, wow. That's amazing. It's worth it. We used to have a place similar to that here in Chicago where it was expensive, but it was well worth it. So, I don't know, maybe. We'll look into it. It would probably be like the anniversary dinner. We wouldn't be able to do much more than that. Zuri Sushi Restaurant in Miami. You'll be in a few weeks. Blue Dream, there you are. Borton's Steakhouse. It was a steakhouse, actually, Blue Dream. Blue Dream, did you still want your reading? Or are we done? It was so great. Every last detail. The waiter was so amazing. The atmosphere and everything. Nice. Yeah. I'm glad you came back. Glad you came back. I wasn't sure what happened to you. Alright, what was your question and what was your deck that you would like, Blue Dream, before I finish? You are my last one, by the way. You spent $400 on your dinner and you got $120 red wine. Not a fan of red wine. I like the white wines the best. Thank you so much, Taco. Thank you again for being here. Much love to you too. And I would suggest possibly looking in some deals for January. I'm feeling there will be a deal that you'll like. Okay? Alright. Should I go over to your... Yeah, oh, should you go to your mom's house or your parents' house today? This is for Blue and only for Blue. All negativity and low vibrations are out of these cards. This is just for Blue. What deck would you like to do? I don't know if it's about... I'm sensing tarot. I'm sensing spirit animal tarot talking to you. I also feel like no, you shouldn't. I sense that there's going to be an argument if you do. So how about we give a choice? How about we do choices? Thank you, honey. See? Appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna do a choice. I do sense there's gonna be a fight. And I feel it's why you're avoiding it. Oh no. Oh no. Even worse. The political bent. Wow. I don't mind politics with my family as long as they listen to me as well and they don't push me to you have to be this way, you know? But the one thing I want people to know, and the one thing I always say is a soul is a soul. Remember, people just want to be treated the way you want to be treated. And it's why I changed the rules to say, treat others as you wish to be treated. Oh, what a web we weave. Dang, these cards are speaking to me like no tomorrow. I got 2 cards that I have to read to you. Well, that's why we're going with choices, right? We're doing choices. You know what? I'm noticing something I did wrong. There we go. Choices. Yep. Alright, so 1, 2, or 3. One, 2, or 3. You're feeling 1. I also feel like the first card on 2 needs to talk to you. Okay. So, let's see what the choices are. Well, when you see creatures like that, spiders and whatnot, and all that, it tends to mean that there's some change going on. Okay. Oh my god, there is so much emotion going to come out of this today. If you go over today, you are going to be dealing with a lot of people's emotions. Look at all the water that is in front of you. You have 5 cards. 7 cards. 7 cards when I show you the rest of the cards that deal with water. Emotions. Emotions are going to be huge. Yes, there is change coming. There is change. All right. But I feel like they're going to try to grip you. They're going to say, you need to follow our direction and only our direction, and we don't care what others think. And I feel like you need balance. This is going to be a very emotional situation. I'm not sure which side of the politics they're going to be looking on. I don't really care. Hey, why did you just end up in there? Okay, I have to do this. This was silly, but look at this. This card was stuck in my book. It didn't even want to come out. This is funny. So this is the Patriot. The Patriot is basically telling you to be yourself. The Parrot is telling you to be yourself. Let your freak flag fly. Be yourself. This is about creativity as well. So think clearly, think deeply, and think creatively. I do know if you go over to today, you're going to have to really think about what you're wanting to debate. I would highly suggest you just not go and deal with that. But that's up to you. But let your freak fly. Let yourself be yourself. But don't be persuaded just because somebody else wants you to be one way. Then I think the answer's already been made for you. You made it yourself. Again, think creatively. If you go over there, you're gonna... This is also about creative, being creative, thinking creative. So both of these are creative. Here we go. Key information. Key information, 5 shells. They're not going to let it go. There's going to be disappointment and regret. Yeah, in order for you to stand your ground. You're just gonna have to trust in the flow and not just let regret or disappointment flow over you. uh yeah, okay. um you're just gonna have to accept them as they are. Why does this keep doing this to me? Okay, we're gonna move it to there. You're just gonna have to accept them as they are, and they'll have to accept you as you are. Just be open, be honest, and sometimes you need to let go. You'd regret it. I think you would regret it. Because, and I don't want to tell you to what you can't, what you need to do. I'm just saying that, you know, it does feel like you're going to regret it. It feels it. It feels like you're going to get into a fight if you do. And either you're going to have to let it go and go with the flow, or you're going to have to stand up for yourself. And either way, somebody's going to get hurt. And it's going to be you who gets hurt if you let it. Yeah. What you can do, however, if you decide to go over there, is just find the content. Say, okay, I don't want to talk about politics, but I'll accept you for who you are if you accept me for who I am. And just show kindness and just go with the flow. Find a balance between you two. You don't want to talk about it, you don't want to talk about it. They want you to come over because they care about you. But they do have an alternative. Yeah, there is an alternative motive. If it's anything like my family when I went with my mom, they just want you to show that you're on the same page as them. And if you're not, they still care about you. They don't see that maybe they're being pushy. You know what I mean? That they want you to, they care about you, but I just get the word pushy. I get the word pushy. They want to feel that they are right too. So the choice is, do you go home? Or do you feel at home where you're at right now? Because this is saying basically welcome home. This is saying find celebration and success and wholeness. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. I would just avoid the drama. I would avoid the drama, personally. They care about you, but they are wanting to push you. It's going to be emotional no matter what. But if you don't want to go over there today, don't go over there today. You're going to eventually have to face them. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Yeah, mind your own business. Yeah. It's not going to change. This was upside down. It's not going to change. The wheel just keeps on going. You're going to have to take them for who they are, and they're going to have to take you for who you are. It's going to be emotional. I think the best thing for you to do is to say, hey, can we at least not talk about politics? Can we just have a good fun time? Hi, can you ask a question? Honey, yes you can. Thank you for being here. I won't give you a full reading because I am done for the day. But I will answer your question. So, the messenger of magic is saying trust in yourself to make, if you choose to go over there and face them, just tell them, hey, I love you all. I may not feel the same way as you do. I still love your company, but I really don't want to talk about politics. Can we not talk about politics and religion, please? Finally, last card that fell out. And they're probably going to ask you, well, why are you saying that? Well, you can just say, I'd like to have harmony and fun today. I like to have some balance, and I like to feel like I'm at home. And I like to just be open with you, but I just don't want to talk about politics. Thank you very much. That's what this is saying too. See, I told you there was way too much water in this. There's a lot of emotion coming out of this. And I feel like you are kind of like me, where you get stressed out about going to families. And it's because they're not on the same page as you. And yet you want to spend time with them. They want to spend time with you, but they just don't. They're kind of pushy. They're kind of pushy. And right now I'm seeing a lot of feelings, a lot of things like that. You know? Yeah. Next action you see, thank you. Sure, honey. All Pisces and Scorpions? Oh, jeez. You're Cancer, you're all about water. Okay. Let me read this one more time. Alright, I'm just gonna do a 3-card reading and then I'm done, okay? Is that okay with you? Yeah, I think that you're gonna find a fight. Seriously, Blue Dream, you're gonna find a fight if you go over there. Just lay down the law. Say, I'm sorry, I can't today. I just wanna spend time with you. I wanna enjoy our time together. And lay down the law. You're very welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. Alright. I'm going to use the crystals, and I'm going to do 3 card reading for you, okay? Is that okay? Honey, is that okay? Celebration next. Yeah, I'm doing definitely crystals. I guess the universe does not want me to stop yet. Okay, universe. I'm answering questions still. I do need to stop, though. This is definitely the last one. I cannot go further. Because I'm hungry, too. Jeez. Okay. One, 2, or 3. Honey, 1, 2, or 3. Two. Had a card fall out. Oh, jeez. All right. Okay. Charm, charisma, shining, sparkling. You're unique with the light you emit. You have to work harder and make people like you. You do not need to. You are brilliant yourself. So you should think of yourself and feel able to shine brightly. Face your fears, because you are not alone and you are all you need to be. Okay? You're brilliant as you are. Petrified wood. Patience is necessary. Timelessness. Trusting in the universe timing. Healing is a process that will help you through. Focus on the learning and connection and reconnecting. If you truly want this separation, you will find that this is the best time for you to meditate and observe. By taking this break, you will know exactly what you need to do and which move you need to make. That is pretty blatant in telling you, take this time to meditate, observe, and maybe even a vision quest. It's a good time for this. But remember, you are already who you need to be. You do not have to change for another person. Just be you. Aurora. Aura Quartz. Aqua Aura Quartz. Be open to the love. There is plenty of fish out in the sea. Be open to love. Be who you are. Believe in the magic. Believe in the power. That love will come your way. And just be open. But stay true to yourself. I'm going to tell you right now, this feels like this is your time to figure out who you are. I feel like you've been stifled. I feel like you've lost who the part of you that you need to find your self-worth. This is all about self-worth, and I'm sensing that this is the perfect time to find out exactly who you are without them. You are open to love, but you need a break, and you need to decide what you truly want. If you don't want them, if you don't think they are the person for you, then break free. But remember, you are the best, you are who you are, and they want you to stay as you are. They don't want you to change. They want you to basically be the person that you were made into. Find some self-appreciation and you will find the abundance of love and prosperity within. I feel like you've lost yourself. You've lost who you are. You've lost a part of you. And I'm sensing, why did this happen to me? And I feel like you're thinking it's all you, and it's not. First of all, anytime something like this happens, it's both. It's both. It's not just one. But this is your time to meditate. This is your time to do a vision quest or whatnot. This is your time to figure out, is this really what you want in your life? If they're going to be controlling, if they're going to be basically wanting to take over your life, and you're trying to fit their life, that's not the way to do it. You need to be yourself. I think that you could end up together. Now, does he have feelings for you? I think you need to find out. Because selenite is all about clarity. And the only way you're going to find out is by actually communicating. That's the number one thing people forget to do, is they forget to communicate. So take this time to meditate. Take this time to get to know yourself. Take this time that you're being given to decide if this is what you truly want. And that will be your next action. You need to do that first before you recommunicate. Once you recommunicate, you need to ask them where they stand. Because they know where they stand. And they will tell you. Because clarity is what you need. So meditate. Take some time out in nature. Enjoy yourself on some, take a little, I don't know, you could even take a little trip if you need to. But get closer to nature. Get closer to your spirit guide. Meditate. And decide, is this what you want? Not what they want, what you want. And after you've done that, you need to definitely communicate with them and talk to them about what they want. Because you need to know what you want first to make sure that you're not losing yourself when you talk to them, because they're going to try to persuade you. If they even want to spend time with you, they're going to try to persuade you. You need to decide if that's what you want. My answer, you again, meditate. The answer will come to you in that meditation. Meditation can come into a form of a prayer. It can come in the form of a vision quest, which is basically you going out to the nature and staying there for a few days. And if you go extreme, then then fasting as well. If you do not do that, then at least you can meditate. I just sense that you need to refine yourself before you go back to them. And after you've defined yourself, then you will have the right answer. Yes. That hiking in the nature will help you. Go do that. Okay? Thank you for being here. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I need as many people as I can get at YouTube. I don't have enough. So I can't do special stuff for you guys. Once I get 500, then I will be more than enough. And I'll be okay. Before then, no. But thank you again. Those of you who are on Twitch, thank you also for being here and letting me read for you. I've enjoyed it all, but I do need to go. It is 2 o'clock. I will be happy to see you all again next Sunday. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.